Grab the pastry blender by the handle. Our goal is to work the butter so that every grain is coated with it. Press the blades down to cut the butter into pieces. Press the blades. Now twist the blender. Twist the blender. That's it. Press the blades down again, cutting the butter into more pieces. Press the blades down again, cutting the butter into more pieces. Now twist the blender again. Twist the blender. That's it. This is looking good. We want the mixture to be mealy like this. If you can see chunks of butter, you're doing it right. Place the pastry blender on the table. Grab the milk. Perfect. Now pour the milk into the bowl. Excellent. Put the cup down. Now we're going to transfer the dough to a lightly floured work surface. Grab the dough. Good. Place the dough on the lightly floured work surface. Perfect. Let me add a little flour on top of the dough, too. We want just enough so the dough won't stick to the table or our hands. Now, we need to form one mass of dough and then roll it out to a thickness of a 1/2 inch. In the kitchen, you can use a rolling pin to knead it. Today, you're going to use your hands to form a round mass and then flatten it. Without picking it up, push the dough on the lightly floured surface to bring it together with the rest of the dough. Use both hands. Good. Let's start kneading. Use the grips on your controller to touch the top of the biscuit dough, pressing lightly. That's it. Grab this end of the dough and fold it over. Great. Next, use both hands to rotate the dough. Now let's repeat. Use the grips on your controller to touch the top of the biscuit dough, pressing lightly. Grab this end of the dough and fold it over. Once more, but first, it looks like your hands are getting a bit sticky. Let me sprinkle some flour over the dough so it doesn't stick. Use both hands to rotate the dough. Use the grips on your controller to touch the top of the biscuit dough, pressing lightly. Use the grips on your controller. Grab this end of the dough and fold it over. Now, we're going to flatten it to a thickness of about a 1/2 inch. Use the grips on your controller to touch the top of the biscuit dough, pressing lightly. Great. Grab the floured 2-inch cutter. Good. Place the cutter over the dough to shape a biscuit. You don't need to twist and turn the cutter. Just place it in the dough. Now, move the cutter and place it in the dough again to shape another biscuit. Good. Put the cutter down on the table. I'll do the rest. Carefully grab this biscuit that I'm lifting for you. Excellent. Now place the biscuit on the paper-lined sheet pan. Good. Carefully grab the next biscuit that I'm lifting for you. Good. Now place the biscuit on the paper-lined sheet pan. Perfect. I'll place the rest of the biscuits on the sheet pan. Time to get the batter in the oven. We're going to bake these biscuits at 425 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes until the tops are light brown, the sides are almost white, and the interior's still moist. Our biscuits are ready. I'll take them out. Remember, never cook them until they're dry in the middle. We have to allow for carryover cooking, which is when food continues to cook after being removed from the heat source. We're going to let them rest for about 10 minutes. I can't wait to try one of these. You made some tasty biscuits today with the biscuit mixing method. Now, let's move on to making muffins with the muffin mixing method. The muffin method is used for making muffins, quick loaves, pancakes, and waffles. Touch the baking powder so I can show you what type of muffins we're making. Next up, blueberry muffins. Yum! These are made from batter, usually sweet, and often have special ingredients like fruit, spices, nuts, or even chocolate. Let's do this! Take a look at what I've laid out. To make our muffins, we'll need pastry flour, which has less gluten and will make a lighter muffin, sugar, salt, baking powder, eggs, buttermilk, vegetable oil, vanilla extract, blueberries, lemon zest, and streusel topping, which is a crumbly mixture of flour, sugar, brown sugar, salt, butter, and cinnamon, and goes on the muffins before baking. I'll preheat the oven to 400 degrees. I placed a tammy sifter over the bowl so we can sift all of the dry ingredients, so go ahead and grab them and pour them through the sifter. Now drop it. Good. Put the bowl down. 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 Pick up the tammy sifter, but keep it right above the bowl. Okay. Gently tap the side of the sifter 3 times with one hand until all of the dry ingredients pass through. Well done. Let me crack these eggs into a new bowl. Now, let's whisk the eggs until completely smooth. Use the grip to grab the whisk. Put the whisk in the bowl and stir the eggs. Great. Put the whisk down. I've already added the rest of the wet ingredients to this bowl. There's buttermilk, oil, and vanilla. Grab that bowl of wet ingredients. Hold it over the bowl with the whisked eggs to pour it in. That's right. Put the bowl down. Now, let me mix this with our dry ingredients. There you go. We need to whisk again to combine everything. Use the grip to grab the whisk. Put the whisk in the bowl and stir the mixture. Good. Do not overmix. The batter should be lumpy. Put the whisk down. Grab the bowl of blueberries. Hold it over the bowl with the mixture to pour it in. Good. Put the bowl down. Grab the bowl with the lemon zest. Hold it over the bowl with the mixture to pour it in. Good. Put the bowl down. Let's give it a quick stir. Use the grip to grab the whisk. Put the whisk in the bowl and stir the mixture. Keep whisking. Put the whisk down. We're ready to pour the mixture into the muffin pan. Grab the bowl with the mixture. Hold the bowl over the muffin pan to pour it. Good. Now pour some of the mixture into the next muffin spot. I'm highlighting it for you. I'll do the rest. Put the bowl down. Grab some of the streusel topping. Now place it on the muffin that I'm highlighting for you. Good. I'll top the rest of the muffins. Let me put them in the oven. Now, we're going to bake it at 400 until the center bounces back when lightly pressed, which is about 18 to 22 minutes. Our muffins are ready. In the kitchen, make sure to wear oven mitts when you handle hot objects. I'll grab them for you today. We need to cool the muffins in the pan for several minutes before removing. Ah, these look delicious. I'm ready to try one. So good. Excellent work today. Let's practice what you just learned about making biscuits and muffins. You'll be scored for this part.